I'm going to say it one last time. DeAndre Ayton cost Monty Williams his job.
Welcome to today's edition of Blackout Sports. I am your humble host, Matthew Wilson, your future favorite sportscaster, here with the latest in NBA news. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for updates on all the newest content. And of course, post your comments in the comment section. The best comment will be displayed after every video. So today's topic is, of course, the Phoenix Suns and where they go from here. The Phoenix Suns were embarrassed in Game 6. Again, on their home floor, again. First, by the Dallas Mavericks. Secondly, by the Denver Nuggets. So the question is, what's next for Phoenix? Monty Williams didn't make it a week. They went ahead and fired Monty Williams. In this league, it's a what have you done for me lately league. I'm not surprised Monty Williams got fired. That's just my personal opinion. Having 2 back-to-back blowout losses in Game 6s on your home floor, that'll get you fired real quick, no matter how much you're beloved in the locker room. Another thing that we need to take account of is that the Phoenix Suns have a new owner, and Matt Ishbia. He's going to want his own guys in place. From what I heard, James Jones wasn't too much involved in the Kevin Durant trade and negotiating that. That was all Matt Ishbia. So you possibly could expect Matt to just clear house. There's reports that they want to move on from Chris Paul. I'm not surprised at that either. As great as Chris Paul is as a point guard, he's always hurt when you need him. Always. It's always something. A shoulder, an ankle, a back. There's literally something always wrong with Chris Paul in the playoffs. I don't know if it's a curse or what. It's just there's always something wrong with Chris Paul. He's 38. His contract will count $36 million towards the cap by June. If I'm them, I'm looking to move on. You got KD, you got Booker, you kind of got your pieces set for the future. All you got to do is kind of build around them. I'd appreciate CP3 for everything he's done for this franchise, but I'll move off of him. It's time to try to get younger at that point guard position. The big story of this playoffs, though, seems to be DeAndre Ayton. There's a lot of people that feel like he quit on them in Game 6. I know Stephen A. said that he felt like DeAndre Ayton was already in Barbados before Game 6. Before Game 6, apparently he had like a rib injury or something like that. A lot of people have been killing DeAndre Ayton through the course of the playoffs. Me, to be honest with you, the reason why I didn't kill DeAndre Ayton, bro, is because I know he didn't want to be there. It was clear. He made that very clear from the beginning of the season. He did not want to be there. Yes, don't get it twisted. You still need to be a professional. You still need to do your job. DeAndre Ayton want to be in Phoenix, man. He made it very clear in the offseason that he didn't want to return there, so he signed the offer sheet with Indiana. Phoenix went ahead and matched his contract offer from Indiana at the last minute. You can tell he wasn't happy about that. Him and Monty Williams got into it last season in the playoffs against the Mavericks. They got in a shouting match on the sideline during the game. A lot of players didn't like DeAndre Ayton's attitude in that situation as well. In a press conference before the season, they asked DeAndre Ayton about it. DeAndre Ayton was like, they asked him if him and Monty have talked and kind of tried to calm the situation down. He said, I haven't talked to Monty Williams. That could possibly be a situation of why Monty Williams isn't the coach there either. So apparently they're looking to shop DeAndre Ayton. I would have done that. I would have done that at the trade deadline. I don't even know why they kept him. I guess they kept him because they figured if they get KD, maybe that would work. No. You can't force somebody to stay in a situation they don't want to be in. It don't matter who you bring in there. You could have brought LeBron in there. DeAndre Ayton would have still been like, you know what, man, I'm out. I don't care what y'all got going on. Trade me. And he damn sure played like it. Go ahead, get me out of here, man. It's nice that you got KD. I think he's cool with Book. You know what I'm saying? He's cool with Book. But even Monty Williams being fired, I don't think he cared about that. They played with that man money for so long, not wanting to pay him, and we kind of see why they didn't want to pay him. So he kind of made them right at the end of the day to be hesitant about giving him a long-term deal. But if I'm them, I get rid of DeAndre Ayton. And there's a report saying that they want Kyrie Irving. I would not do that. We've seen the Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant saga. We don't need part 2. Go get you some nice players you could build around Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, and they'll take you there. Try to fill the defensive holes that you lost with Mikal Bridges, and even though he didn't play, they sent him to Milwaukee. Jay Crowder, players like that. Try to see if you could get you some defensive players, some nice bench players. Replace that with Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton's salary. And see where the team goes from there, man. I'm not bringing Kyrie Irving and his drama there because Kyrie Irving's not best for the locker room either. Regardless of how good of a talent Kyrie Irving is, trust me, there's going to be something wrong. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be off of the floor. And if you're Matt Ishbia, I get you trying to win, bro. But you don't need that headache. You don't. And I'm not too totally sure that Kevin Durant wants to play with him again either. But that's my take on the Phoenix Suns, man. That's my take on them. There's a lot of coaches out there that could possibly be good for him. Mike Budenholzer is out there. Maybe Nick Nurse. I think Nick Nurse will be a great fit for him. There's coaches out there, man. There's coaches out there for him. I think Phoenix will be okay. And I noticed you didn't see me kill KD for his performance. I'm not killing KD, man. KD's not the problem. All right, KD will be low-hanging fruit. It's easy to criticize KD. It's easy to criticize KD forgetting that he only played 13 games with them in the regular season. It's easy to criticize KD when you realize that the issue with Phoenix was depth and chemistry. Devin Booker had to shoot 70%, going nuclear, scoring 40, 50 points every game just for them to win. It's not on KD, man. They ain't run no sets for him. All his points came from pick and rolls and fast breaks and things like that, and occasional open shot in the corner. They didn't really run a lot of sets for him like that. It's not on KD, man. Give KD some time there. KD real easy to blame. Do we need to discuss if KD's on LeBron James level? Yeah. That might be a conversation we need to have. Is he the best in the world? Nah, I don't know. I'm not going to blame him for them losing, but that conversation kind of does need to be had. I don't know if I got him over LeBron no more. And I did. I don't know. Is he a great offensive talent? Yeah. But as far as a leader and a team that could take you over the hump, we're not seeing that. We didn't see that in Brooklyn, and we're not seeing that here. So that talk needs to be had. But as far as putting the blame on him for what happened to Phoenix in the playoffs, nah, I'm not doing that to KD, man. KD needs some more time. Get you a new coach in there, implement some offensive systems. He's the best plug-and-play player that they have in the NBA that'll make the most impact. Just that he wasn't there long enough. And y'all know, like I know, NBA teams don't practice the way they used to. You might get a shoot-around once or twice a week. Maybe one practice. But they don't practice back in the day. There wasn't enough time for Kate to implement KD into that system correctly. It's not on KD. But like I said, that's my take on the Phoenix Suns, man. I want to hear y'all comments. Make sure you put them in the comment section. Of course, the best comment will be put in the next video. Once again, it's your host, Matthew Wilson, Blackout Sports. Y'all have a good day.